Welcome one and all back to Chuck's Guitar Geekery. Sorry I've been gone for a couple weeks. Life happens, you know, here I am, I'm back. So I have yet another cheap pedal because why not? There's a gajillion of them on the market and I don't know, it's fun to do. Just see what kind of sounds you can get out of weird, quirky stuff. But this is the mini amp from M-Vave, so this is like it's just a preamp pedal. There's no power amp, there's no cab sim. It's just preamps. So why would you need a preamp pedal like this? If you're using one of the like IR loader pedals on the market, like I'm using the more radar for this, it's cool to have different preamps to go into that. Or if you have, you know, these old PV amps, you know, like this old one doesn't have the best gain on it, but it's a very loud, clean amp, and I have a good speaker in it. So this would be cool to use as a preamp with that. Or, I don't know, just experiment. There's some quirkiness in some of these models I'm going to get into that you could probably use this as like an overdrive in front of a dirty amp also. We'll go through that. So I'm just going to run through the 9 preamp models real quick. I have everything at noon. We'll start from there. Then I'll do a little bit of tweaking on each one. I'm not trying to make this like an hour-long video, so just give you a flavor of the sounds that are in here and the ones that are good and the ones that are bad and kind of the shortfalls of this, I think. But anyways, like and subscribe. I'll have affiliate links if you want to get one for yourself. I think there's a few good sounds in here to make it worth it because this is cheap as all get out. So anyways, starting with voice 1. Okay, so there's the 9 voicings in a nutshell. These first 2 clean ones aren't bad, like, that's a clean sound. Oh, sorry, there is a volume difference between them, so that's why I adjusted the volume a little bit, but... So if you just wanted a clean preamp, there it is. You got a 3-band EQ to adjust, a little bit of gain. You're there. The second one here, a little darker. Let's try adjusting the EQ a little bit. So that's a clean with a little bit of grit there. Let's go to the next one. Now these next few voicings to me are unusable. I don't know if you hear that there, but the clean tone, like there's like a bypass signal that's coming through at the same time. You really hear it when you dig in. To me, that's unusable. Same with voice 4 here. So that's unusable to me. Voice 5. Even worse. That's unusable to me. So voice 6 here, it's still there a little bit. I do believe this is the JCM 800 that I liked at the beginning. Still there a little bit when you dig in. Let's go. I do have a single coil mode on here. Let's see if it's as pronounced. So single coil mode doesn't jump out as much, but bring the humbucker back in. It's still there. Now these higher gain ones. That clean tone's coming through there. That one's not usable. And I believe this one here is a rectifier. I'm a little tongue-tied today. I don't know, I have several M-Vave products with amp modeling, and the rectifier ones sound more like a metal zone to me. So not really my thing. And then the Soldano one here, let me see. That one to me is worth the price of admission on here, but let's go back to this JCM 800. So let's see what this does with a rat pedal pushing it like an overdrive. maybe not. Let's try one other thing here. I'll be right back. So one other test, let's see if it works as like an overdrive pedal going into the front of a dirty amp, because with that clean signal coming through, that's more like Tube Screamer land to me. So let's just see. So here's the amp with this bypassed. Tuner time. So once again, I'm going to bypass the preamp. This is a pedal on its own. Yeah. No good there, so yeah, what can I say? So one last test, I'm going to see how it interacts with the distortion pedal in front of it. Be right back. Okay, so for one last test, I'm going to see how it does just as like a clean preamp pedal as a pedal platform. So let's do a Perco Rat. I have it on the floor, so here's without it. Sounds like a rat. I don't know. And just to demonstrate that it's only a preamp pedal, I'm now going to turn the cab sim off. And this is what it sounds like, just going straight to the board. Cab sim back on. So anyways, why would you need a pedal like this? Really, I plan on using it just as a preamp because I have the More Radar, which has the cab sim and the power amp simulation in it. And I think it works pretty well on a couple voicings for that. Or you have like an old PV like this, and you want different voicings you can have going into it. You just use it as a preamp, run it to the effects return, or the power amp in on the effects loop, and you have 9 different voicings there that you can use. But at the end of the day, unless I got a dud, which is always a possibility, but like half the voicings in the low gain setting have both the unaffected and the affected signal coming through at the same time, and that's just not usable to me. The Soldano sounded pretty good, and then that clean on voicing 1 sounded pretty good. So the JCM 800 wasn't bad. If you have hot humbuckers and you really hit that one, that clean signal is going to come through, and that's just not usable to me. So anyways, take this information what you will. I know I'm trying to make affiliate sales off of these if you want to get one, but yeah, unless you like those couple of voicings, I can't recommend this one. But anyways, Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, thumbs up, you know what to do, and hang around. More videos are coming. See you later.